Welcome to The Informant, the podcast that talks about anything and everything. We cover from sports, religion, politics, social, you name it. I'm your host as ever, Doc McLeod. So without any further ado, let's delve right into it. Good day, my good people. I hope I find you well. Right, believing you've been doing fantastic. Once again, I join you just to give you some updates. I want to believe that there's a lot of energy that has been flying all over, especially after the reinsurgence of comrade Blessed Rune Sugeza. He came live twice, and I saw people, in fact, starting to be all over, and I think he hyped some people, and the belief within their camp started to be very high. But I'm just here to tell you the truth. I'm not one who wants to tickle people's feelings, but one who wants to tell you the truth. This is the Informant channel. It doesn't come here for arguments. It comes just to give you what I call accurate information. First and foremost, you must understand that the fight is within Zanu-PF. I reiterate that a million times now. The fight is within Zanu-PF, number one. Number two, the fight is within the structures of Zanu-PF and decision makers, the people that can influence who the president for the party of Zanu-PF has got to be. Not the national president, but the president for the party of Zanu-PF will be. As of now, the sitting president, Emmerson Dampudzo Mnangagwa, is the candidate. And they would want to extend, I repeat once again, they would want to extend his term limits by making sure that they suspend the 2028 elections, moving them into 2030. And then soon after that is agreed or passed, you will start to hear the talk about the 2035. Remember what I told you? I saw many people writing a lot of things, and I'm like, these people, some of these people, or most of these people, they are just political supporters. They are not political players. Once you know what's happening within the systems, it helps you to understand the current position. In figures, I give it to you without mincing my words. The sitting president is holding 75% of power within Zanu-PF. Don't look at what social media tells you or whatever. These are things that people will say just to hype you. The sitting president is holding 75% of power on the ground. The general has got support, but his support is so dwindled that it's up to 25%. A lot of things have been said. I will go one by one because I know most of these people. Right, we start with information that I gave you that Mliswa has been reinstated back into Zanu-PF. The announcement is yet to be made. And there's potential that Mliswa, within the very next few coming months, or within the next year at most, but within the very next few coming months, after being reinstated back into Zanu-PF, he stands the right position of being appointed as the Minister of Sports in Zimbabwe. That's number one. Number two, I heard war veteran Douglas Mahia saying something that is very critical, that I want many people to understand. He said there's no one who's bigger than the government, and there's no one who's bigger than Zanu-PF. Above all, there's a statement that he said. He said Zanu-PF is bigger than the government. If you did hear that, to those who listen attentively, he said it, that Zanu-PF is bigger than the government. And remember, when opposition comes, they don't come into Zanu-PF, they come into the making of the government, because the government comprises of all party members that would have won their elections. Those are the ones that comprise of the government. But then Zanu-PF is a party independent of the government. And the structure of the government right now, it's more dominated by Zanu-PF, with few people from Triple C who are still the current opposition. I know I joke about it that they don't exist, they are just a supporting party, but legally on paper, in terms, they are the opposition party. So within Zanu-PF, if they are saying Zanu-PF is greater than the party, remember what I once said many times back, I kept saying it, that if issues within Zanu-PF are not sorted, they will affect the nation. Reason being, Zanu-PF holds all the systems. So this gives you what I call slim or slight chances that opposition can easily topple off Zanu-PF for as long as the systems still remain what they are. Henceforth, people attack me when I say this is not the right time to form opposition, but it is the time to change things within Zanu-PF. Whoever comes and tries to form opposition, they are just doing it for their own pockets, if I want to be very honest with you. Because the position of Zanu-PF needs to be understood, especially at political level. And what I know about the political players from the opposition, they know what I'm talking about, not their supporters. That I have realized. So here comes Blessed Geza, Blessed Runesu Geza, and he starts to say things. I saw Themba Mliswa was seen going to the president's office. Listen, Themba Mliswa did not go there once and was not only seen there once. Themba Mliswa has been constantly going there. Because Themba Mliswa, I have told you, he is the spokesperson of the president. He is a Zanu-PF spokesperson outside of the party structures. You deny that, you are away from politics. So him visiting, it's something that is common, it's something that is obvious. Themba Mliswa has always been a person for the president. Regardless of the friction, the challenges that they go through. Now, right now, remember, he has been put onto Sabuku, but chances are now, him coming back into Zanu-PF is going to give him high chances of being the Minister of Sport. Mark what I've just told you today, and you will recall what I'm telling you today. Right. Then, as time went on, I saw people getting hyped up, seeing Comrade Manize, Comrade Muchangwa, jumping boat from the sitting president's camp, starting to appear with the VP, Vice President, Constantine Gouveia Nyikadzino, Dominic Chiwenga. At one point, he saw them at the launch of the flight that now lands in Mutare. He was there receiving the Vice President. You could see them having a laugh and a chat. This is the dirty side of politics now. The people that were busy denigrating each other on social media are now seeing, laughing, and enjoying themselves together. And then that confuses the masses. But you've got to know that the two people who are going head to head here, who is the sitting president and the vice president, their strengths are different. If they were to work together, fighting an opposition, they will conquer because they both carry different strengths. The sitting president is a master in intelligence. Don't judge him by his face. Let me tell you, judge him by his brains. He is a master in intelligence. The vice president, don't judge him by his face. He is a master in guerrilla warfare. So those two put together, they will bring something that will topple almost everyone who stands in front of them or who stands to oppose them. But unfortunately, it is now at this point in time where the two are going head to head. And the game that is being played is not a guerrilla warfare game. It's a game of intelligence, which gives the sitting president an uppercut over the vice president. All the infiltrations that's going on, yes, they will do their best, but you've got to know who is a specialist in this game. The jumping of boat of Comrade Manize was a very good example of what comes with politics. The two having denigrated each other on social medias, there is no way out. You would have expected Comrade Manize to come face to face with VP, shake hands, laugh. No way. But you all saw it happening in Mutare there. Now, today he has come out. He has thrown a joker. Boom. People don't even know what to say. And all hope that many people were raising has been dashed. Remember the relationships that I once told you about. That Comrade Manize and Comrade Blessed Runesu Geza, they are best of best friends. You have to understand that. Because this is not just friendship that came overnight. This is friendship that has been there for years. And these people are very close. Obvious, there was now an interaction between the two, and one has been thrown under the bus by the actions of Comrade Manize today. What does it mean? It means to say now, the boat that many people thought was swinging towards the downfall of the sitting president, it seemed to have gained its balance, and now it's flowing back, going towards the downfall of the VP. What he said is something that is not good to hear. Many people are not very happy about it, but that's politics in Zimbabwe. As of now, most people, just like ourselves, we are general people. We are sitting on the terraces. We cannot influence what's happening on the ground. Reason the war veterans are failing to get people on board to support them. As much as they are calling on every person with every idea on how to topple the sitting president and his team, you will see that when, after the 2017 coup, the war veterans started to claim the victory, saying Chino Chedu. So it is at this point in time now that they want everyone back again. Now look at this. Number one, vanhu vangwara vachadi kushandiswa kana muri kuti makambovashandisa 2017. Number two, besides that, what's the structure kuri kunzi mabhisa zvamuri kuda? It's not clear with people. So that's why I keep telling people that don't get involved in this fight. Regai dzemutanga dzite sei dzitungani. Until everything is clear, they know what they are doing to each other. They know who's where now. Right. The biggest bombshell that was thrown, that's going to cost some people their jobs and political careers. When the president, before the political meeting, before the Central Committee meeting, after he gave the floor to the vice president, and the vice president aired that he wants all Ugandans to be arrested. That was just not a talk, but that was a planned talk from the sitting president's camp to try and make sure they understand the plans of the VP, how he is planning to tackle the whole system of the sitting president. When he mentioned the arrest of the Ugandans, and it was made public by some other people started to make comments. There's a lot of people that started to speak, especially some within ministerial offices and some members of parliament. They started to speak. What they did not realize was it was a sifting process to try and make sure who is now still remaining on the side of the VP. A lot started to go on behind the scenes. And during that period, I went quiet because I really wanted to try and understand what's happening. Speak to one or two people. I was notified that this is a plan to finally sift and weed out all those people who were playing two-faced, to say they are speaking for the president, but at the very same time they are having hope that in case the president gets ousted and the VP steps in, they will be accommodated as part of the team of the VP. Now the sifting is done. Wait and see. Remember what I said. I said there is going to be serious reshuffles. And after I said that, you've already started seeing the reshuffles. And to make matters worse, and to provoke people more, the brother of Wikino Chivayo has now been co-opted into Zanu-PF, the Harare province. And it has been announced officially. You see, such actions will tell you that are now starting to show you that you can't do nothing to us. We do things the way we want. So who is on whose side and who is playing what? All I can tell you is we just need to start to print some asylum applications from different countries to accommodate one group or members of one of the groups, because this fight is not going to go quiet. This fight is going to go down seriously, and whoever gets defeated, Zimbabwe is not going to be comfortable for them. But from what I've told you, the way things are sitting, where people thought they had cracked through, let me tell you, there was a barrier and a setup, and some people have been trapped. Names are going to start to trickle now. Names are going to start to trickle. You could hear Tinoma Chikaire talking against Garwe, all that. Many people started to run with speculations. Oh, he's talking about Garwe, this is Tino Machakere, whatever. You don't know whether Tino Machakere was given the instruction to say that so that he gains a foothold into the opposition or into the opposing side for him to eavesdrop what was happening there. Or it was an error that he made when he said such things. People like Garwe were saying a lot of things and they never stopped whatever they were saying. And with the statement that has been thrown now by Comrade Manize, I will tell you what, it's now game on. People are going to be ousted, those who were compromised. It is the final weeding. Remember I told you, anything else that's happening as of now is going to be just some little small actions, but a lot is going to be done behind the scenes to eradicate all those who were compromised. So the Manicaland conference that's coming, that's the one. By the time they get to the Manicaland conference, I'm told, I'm well informed, a lot of people would have been removed because they are making sure that they are tightening every loose corner that they feel like was not tightened enough. So keep watch and let's keep going. Also on the people that are trying to throw all these prophecies, please stop. I saw some people saying, I saw one person dying next month, and I saw within 2 months 2 people dying. Listen. We are not at that level in politics yet. Those little prophecies, we don't need them. If you wanted to prophesy, you should have prophesied a year, 2, 3, 4 back. Some people will say we are saying things because we are standing with the people. Let me tell you, standing with the people is not saying compromised messages or tickling their ears. Standing with the people is when you tell them the truth. I'd rather be told the truth that this is not happening. Then I will make sure that I will plan around what I have been told, which is truth. So when pain comes, I can contain it. Some people cannot contain it. Reason being, these people who are just saying, I don't know, these little prophecies, I don't know whether they are trying or what, guesswork, I don't even know. The truth of the matter is just sit back, relax, get your glasses, get your popcorns, watch the movie. Zimbabwe is a movie house. Just sit down and watch. Don't get involved because you don't know who you're speaking to. Don't shout at people and don't personalize it. Just watch. It's been ongoing now for a while. We are still going and a lot is still going to happen. But what I like about what's happening, things are going to happen very fast. Especially before people go for the conference in Manicaland. Pakaipa. Pakaipa. Keep prayers pouring out for your nation. Just say, hakuna kunamata kuti ningi afe, hakuna kunamata kuti ningi abve, hakuna kunamata kuti ningi ave apa. Namata uchiti, God, let your will be done. Ukaona ukanamata uchidaro chete, chaitika chese ndikwe kuti ndimwari. Chaitika chese ndikoti ndimwari, because kuda kwa Mwari kunenge kwakuitika. But ukanamata uchida kuisa Mwari pakona, unamba uchirwadzirwa zvauri kuita izvezvo. Reason, because uda kuudza Mwari zvekuita, pane kuti ukumbire kuti Mwari vaite kuda kwavo. Let his will be done. That's the kind of prayer I want to hear. At the very same time, your prophecies, keep them to yourself, please. Don't come to social media and confuse people. You've prophesied more than enough. You've prophesied the incoming of certain other presidents whose names we are no longer mentioning now. And they are still not, and I don't think if they will ever be. So don't mention those things. Just keep quiet. Profita hakuitwe makwikwi, hakuitwe nharo. Siyanai nazvo kana zvisiri zvenyu. Mwari ari pakati pedu nekusingapere. Bye for now.